everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to take a look at the brand new iQOO 11 Pro phone, which is the first phone I'm covering on this channel with the brand new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor inside. And this iQOO 11 Pro has a partnership with BMW M Motorsport. On top of that, you have a 1440p AMOLED display at 144 Hertz and a vapor chamber liquid cooling system as well. Excited to check out some gaming on this. iQOO also includes a new V2 chip, which will help with gaming and night photography as well. But with that being said, we are going to take a look at what comes in the box and then, of course, get some hands-on with this new flagship device. Let's get started. Here it is, the iQOO 11 5G BMW M Motorsport premium partner. Let's open up the box. First of all, we get the phone. We're gonna set that to the side for just a second, sorry. Continue through. You get a card just detailing the iQOO BMW partnership, plus a SIM ejection tool. You also have your standard booklets. Setting those aside, you get an extra, a clear case. Very large cutout for that camera bump, but nice that this extra is included. Not just the case as an extra, you also get a USB Type-C to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack adapter, plus a 120 watt charging brick in the box USB Type-C, and that USB Type-C to Type-C cable for charging. Quickly, some info on that 120 watt flash charge. As you can see, iQOO is a branch of Vivo with a 16 gig of RAM, 256 gigs of storage model. We are going to continue through. Okay, with the wrapping off, here we go. The iQOO 11 with that large camera bump. We're going to boot this phone up and continue through taking a closer look at the hardware. First up is our SIM card slot microphone, USB Type-C port for charging. One of the speakers along the right side of the phone is the power button and volume rockers right above it. Make note of the camera bump, fairly minimal, honestly. It's a little bit larger, but minimal bump whatsoever. And then along the top, looks like an IR blaster. I have to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's an IR blaster and a microphone. And then along the left side, absolutely nothing. A little bit of a curve with the back, which is nice and comfortable to hold, and a flat display. On the back, some iQOO branding and a triple camera system. Two 50 megapixel lenses, the main sensor, a 50 megapixel GN5 ultra sensing camera with optical image stabilization, and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens that zooms in up to 2 times optically. Always nice to see. Worth noting, there is a pre-installed screen protector, which, just for this video, I'm going to peel it off. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, but again, for this video, we're gonna peel it off. A closer look at that 6.78-inch display at 1440p, and again, 144 Hertz, which it looks like out of the box it's enabled because it is very smooth. Let's jump into settings to double check that. Display and brightness. Scrolling down, first of all, screen resolution. It is out of the box at least 1080p. So if you want to take advantage of the full resolution, which will drain a little bit more battery, switch it over to 1440p. And then screen refresh rates on smart switch, which I, again, recommend for battery life. However, you can force 120 Hertz. There is also an in-display fingerprint scanner, which will give you some vibration feedback. I do like the haptics on this phone. They do feel solid, premium. Now we're gonna continue through and set up our fingerprint scanner. Fingerprint added, you can add more if you'd like to. There are animation styles for unlocking the screen, which is kind of cool because it's just more custom features included. So let's add, let's apply that one. Let's go home, lock the phone, go to the lock screen, lets you know where to set your finger. Wow, that was really snappy. Set it down, locking it, I'm gonna set my thumb down. Don't even need the display to be on, I don't think. I do have always on display enabled, so I don't think I'm setting my thumb down in the right spot. So let me try it again. Ooh, a little bit lower. There we go. So it does not seem like you need the display on to actually unlock it, which is very nice to see and also just super quick and snappy. Going through some more settings, there are dynamic effects, such as that fingerprint animation that we just did, charging animation, which is just really neat that you can truly customize even more on this phone. There's also an ultra game mode. Let's agree to this, but esports mode, high performance configurations, no disturbances, optimized display, and eagle eye enhancement, 4D game vibration, just more frame rate priority, really cool. They are really prioritizing the gaming on this phone. Within system settings, there's also something called multi-turbo, which I guess shows off the different acceleration engines that are enabled, and you can turn off Art plus Turbo, but you can't actually select any of these. Let's jump into that camera application and snap just a couple quick pictures. All right, so going into 0.6 times with the ultra wide angle lens. And then, like I mentioned, 2 times zoom. However, I do think it's up to 3 times optical zoom. So if you do zoom in, I wish there was a 3 times button if you can zoom in up to 3 times optically. You have your standard portrait, night mode, sports for a lot of movement going on, and more. There we go. So here's all of the options with taking full advantage of the 50 megapixels on the camera. A pro mode, super moon, time lapse, all the ones you expect in a flagship phone. And anyways, that's just about everything I wanted to talk about with the iQOO 11. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Be sure to subscribe as well. A lot more content coming soon. And as always, thanks for watching.